Hi, it's Megan, and I'm here to do a little bit of a plan with me. And by why I say little bit, I just mean a plan with me. Luckily for you, I'm in a bad mood, so I am going to go ahead and do this anyway, because why not? And also, you don't care if I'm in a bad mood. My plan for this is really just to do a little bit of not a lot of color, which, I mean, just because you're in a bad mood doesn't mean that you can't use colors, but I just kind of, I don't know, I just, whatever, right? So these are all the current things that are my plan to use from all over the place. Sponsored by Bad Words from Let's Plan It. I am also going to use these big mollies. I figured if anyone can figure out how to reverse my bad mood, maybe it is Scientist Molly. Also, I have hot chocolate because it is a comfort drink. I've been drinking a lot of hot chocolate lately, and it's warm and it's sugary. And hopefully I can avoid slurping in your mouth and slurping in your ear. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get this going. One of the things that I always think is so funny is how my digital plans are in my phone, and I always use my phone to record. So the only way that I will actually remember or know what it is that I'm doing this week is if I go get my iPad, and my iPad's in my room, so I could go walk away and get it, but that will take a few seconds, and then either you'll get dead air space or I'll have to edit. And quite honestly, you add the layer of having to edit something into my process, and then it's just not going to get done. So I'm going to do this whole recording, and it's just, you're never going to see it. Okay, so I am gonna be, typical and start with the days of the week because that's where we are. My husband got us a brand new desk, and so far I've done a pretty good job of not creating a complete disaster zone with it. So if you noticed how easily I just found these tweezers, it's because they are in a holder, like a pencil book holder. Not books about pencils, but it has no pencils in it. It just has highlighters and scissors and other stuff. Oh my gosh. I don't really want to get into why I'm in a bad mood, just mostly because of things outside of my control. And sometimes things outside your control make it really difficult to stay motivated, which is really upsetting for me because I don't set out to be an unmotivated lump. But right now, that's kind of how I feel, is an unmotivated lump. However, let me just put a nice little spin on unmotivated lumps. Playing with stickers makes me happy, so we'll just give myself a little bit of happiness, right? Pretty sure that these are going to be too long for these columns, so I'm going to go sideways, which sounds like my days. sideways. Today is the eclipse. I don't care. And part of me wonders if I should care. Like, is this, it's like an event. It's like a life event. Is it though? And is it like such a big deal that you travel and cause traffic over it? Is it really that big of a deal? Especially like, how long do they last? Okay, I'll wait 1 minute so you can Google how long it lasts and tell me in the comments so that it'll be too late for me to actually know. But I'll wait. So you travel in traffic, causing traffic for however many minutes you do that for, and then you look at the sky for a couple of minutes and you watch something that everyone is going to be putting on Facebook in 5 seconds after. Well, people are going to be putting it on Facebook while it's happening instead of watching it happen, right? We all know that's what's going to happen. I mean, whatever. It's not really, I guess it's not like totally my place to judge. I mean, like, it's not my place. I live in my own place, so I can judge whatever I want. I'm just saying it's not necessarily the nicest option for me to judge. And also, I don't really care if you're watching the eclipse. I'm just, in a bad mood. Am I even in a bad mood, or am I just annoyed? I think I might just be annoyed, which is not totally a different thing. And what month is it? It's April. I convinced myself the other day that it was May. See, and I feel like that's something worth judging. You can judge me for not knowing what month it is. I don't know if you heard that. That was my dog. And of course, I was thinking at the beginning of this video, I was like, oh, my nose isn't running, so at least I won't have to worry about feeling like I have to be all sniffly. But surprise, surprise, my nose is running. Stupid. I feel like Halloween's little scripts match, right? Match my mood. I'm not usually, it's very infrequent that I express my bad moods out in public and the real world, because it's just so much easier and better to be, so much easier, we'll say, not better, but so much easier to be happy. Because when you're happy, people don't ask a lot of questions. You know what? I feel like, whatever, I don't need boxes. Doug is going to be going to a work event thing on, actually, you know what? I don't remember if it is, I don't remember if it's all day Tuesday or all day Wednesday. I just know he's going to be gone on Tuesday night. So I'll preemptively put a little, oh my God, on Tuesday night, and I'm sure it'll be fine. But it doesn't really matter if it's going to be fine, because that's not the point. The point is that sometimes you should allow yourself to be in a bad mood. And you know what? And sometimes all the people around you should allow you to be in a bad mood too. Not everything has to be fixed. Some things need to be felt. And when you tell people that they can't be in a bad mood, they feel like their feelings don't matter. And fuck that. Let me feel my shit, right? I'm not like mad at anyone or anything in particular. It's just pure annoyance. Pure annoyance, some kind of annoyance. Whatever. I actually logged out of a meeting a little earlier because I just couldn't stand being in it anymore. So I said, I gotta go. And then before anyone could actually say anything, I logged out. I wonder, I kind of feel like, can I just stop now? Is this enough? What's happening? Like, I don't even know what's happening this weekend. What is happening this weekend? What am I doing this weekend? What even is the date this weekend? Today's the 8th. 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is my cousin Melissa's birthday. Wonder if any of these will fit, because I don't feel like looking for anything else. No, some of those are too positive for me. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Not particularly saying that Molly's grumpy, but saying I'm grumpy. And through association. Well, I can look at my work schedule. I just feel like there's always something happening. What's happening is that I just want to stay home all week and sleep. I just want to sleep. Part of me, I don't have any like actual meetings on Thursday afternoon and Friday. Part of me wants to take Thursday half day and Friday off. I don't actually have time to take that time off. I mean, like I have a lot to do, which is what's leading me to be overwhelmed. And this right here, what I'm doing is actually a really good self-care kind of moment, because I'm actually taking a lunch break, which I almost never do. But I'm just going to add ever so small amount of color for Melissa's birthday. Well, like, Molly's colorful, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of pretty blue. It's not even, but whatever. And then Thursday night, I do know that I have class. From 7 to 10. Because who's the one that made that decision? Who decided that that was a good idea? I did. Studying for Sherm. Which means that I really should be reading. Which I feel like I'm gonna call that my to-do list. Though, yeah, I'm not gonna put study as a to-do, because it's not a one-time thing. It's like a do it just forever kind of thing, right? But I do have some returns, and I do have to talk about life insurance with my insurance company. Nobody get any good ideas. Oh my gosh, I just had a an ENT appointment for Eloise because she has humongous tonsils, and we're not sure if they're humongous because she's little or they're humongous because they need to potentially be taken out. Not sure. Hopefully they're just humongous because they're humongous and not because they need to be taken out. But I'm just gonna put a little note here that says, no gymnastics. Just so that there's no, you know, full expectations, because Doug won't be here, won't be around to help. Yeah, I think this is a good place. Is this a good... thing about this really thin paper is that it is not forgiving, much like life. Not that I really care if it rips. I mean, I care enough that it rips for it to try not to rip it, but that's what I do to my kids when I'm annoyed. I growl at them. That's normal, right? Oh, I'm gonna write to do on this little bottle. And then I think I'm gonna be done. 16 minutes of this, I think you're probably all satisfied enough at my chaos. And as per usual, I will stick these in the back of my planner, which means I need to take these ones out because those days are over. So I'll stick these back here so that throughout the week while I'm, you know, doing things or not doing things, I can add some stickers. Not that I ever really care if I'm writing things in the right time, space, or not, but either way. Okay, that's it. So, this was pretty lackluster, but sometimes people like to watch these and hear unfiltered thoughts. Well, here you go, unfiltered. And definitely like this video if you didn't hate it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit that little bell button so that way you can see when I post, seeing as how it's not regular, so you might not actually catch it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, week, month, year, what have you. And take it away, Eloise.
Pizza and cookies, bye. Pizza and cookies, bye. Pizza and cookies, bye. Pizza and cookies, bye. Pizza and cookies, bye.
Good job. I love you.
I can